Hey guys, Red Pen Mining here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day this video. Okay, I just received a new Bitcoin miner, the next generation Bitcoin miner from Ice River. This is a new BT1, their first generation silicon for their new Bitcoin miners. This is like a proof of concept, well, an actual working prototype, real hardware, and we're gonna showcase this today and show you guys. They sent me this commemorative edition BTC Genesis for their new chip, their BT1 chip. So let's just go ahead, look around the box here. So it says Ice River, make crypto mining accessible to all. And then on the side of this box, it says Ice River, brand of BGIN Blockchain Limited. Then, on the bottom here, looks like we have maybe some specs. Let's take a look. Ice River, manufacturer BGIN, product name is server, model number says BT0, input says 5 volt DC, 3 amp max, sample only, not for resale. Okay, so this is not a product that they're selling. This is again a prototype, so let's go ahead and unbox this thing. I'm really excited to see what kind of hash rate that we can get out of this thing, a Bitcoin hash rate. They got a manual for the BT0. Then they got a card here. It says BTC Genesis Commemorative Edition. So they did send these out to all the content creators. And again, this is a unit that's not going to be sold. This is just a sample and simply reflects Ice River's Bitcoin mining hardware development progress. So we can actually see in the flesh here their Bitcoin mining chips. Okay, ooh, this looks pretty cool. Let's take it out of the box here. All right, it feels like it's in a plexiglass enclosure. Is there anything else in the box? Nope, that's it. Okay, so let's see. Let's take a look around the commemorative edition little miner here. So it looks like it has one fan by the looks of it inside there. And looking inside, looks like it's got one of those little screens. On the side here, looks like we have USB-C, and then looks like this is a micro B USB port by the looks of it. Okay, just looking at the bottom here. Ooh, look at this, some more information here. Let's see what this says. Okay, similar to the box, BT0. Looking at the bottom there, it's got the model number, it's got MAC address there. But yeah, just feeling this, it kind of feels like a BitAC size. Okay, so there's something on the side here. It says caution, do not touch. Okay, but looks like the air is gonna be, exhaust is coming out this way and intake is through these air holes on the side. There's no air holes on this side, but looks like the air is coming in from here. So pretty cool, but there's a screen right on top there. So it looks like it's gonna like sit like this. No, it shouldn't sit like that. Maybe sit like this. I guess once we turn it on, which I'm gonna need a USB-C for power. So let me go find a 5 volt adapter to power this thing on. Are you looking for reliable, affordable ASIC hosting? Terra Hosting White Glove ASIC hosting is for you. Get straightforward pricing starting as low as 8.25 cents per kilowatt hour, and that price includes everything. Maintenance, security, RMA assistance, all built directly into the kilowatt hour rate. No hidden fees, no surprises. Enjoy 99% average uptime, no curtailment, and a rock solid 97% service level agreement, an industry first. Your hardware at Terra Hosting stays protected in a high security property, no public access, redundant internet, and security systems. Terra Hosting runs dedicated power infrastructure engineered for consistent performance and maximum efficiency. Plus, you get access to their custom management portal, real-time stats, billing, and multiple payment options, and full control of your ASIC miners in one dashboard. They are also developing an iOS and Android app to give you full control at your fingertips. And I have been hosting a bunch of script miners at Terra Hosting over the past year, and it's been just perfect. ASIC hosting done right, transparent, secure, and built for miners who demand the best. Visit terrahosting.io today and schedule a 30-minute call or inquire through a special form, links down below. Thank you to Terra Hosting for sponsoring today's video. Okay, so I have a watt meter here. I'm curious to see how much power this is going to take. I don't think it's going to take very much power. So I found a 5 volt capable power supply, and let's plug in the USB-C. We're going to plug it into the BT0. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's on. Oh, something came on the screen. There we go. What does it say? Oh, looks like we're upside down. So it looks like it's gonna stand up upright like this because yeah, air comes in through the bottom. Heat, air, yeah, a lot of exhaust coming out the top here. Okay, so I just wanna see here. What does the screen say? Okay, Wi-Fi. All right, so it looks like we're going to connect to the Wi-Fi address so that we can set it up. So let me get my phone. Okay, all right, connecting to Ice River CEF 131. That is the Wi-Fi address, SSID of the miner, and it's gonna come up with the network config. Okay, so that's cool. All right, I'm gonna join my Wi-Fi SSID. Okay, I just saved the SSID and restarted, and it says Ice River self-test. So it looks like it's doing a self-test right now. And then we'll see if it gets a IP address, all tests passed. And then it says Ice River. Okay, I just need to get an IP address so I can choose the mining pool associated for this. So there's my IP of it, 10.30.0.253. Okay, I've input it into my phone. There we go, look at that. And looks like it's potentially mining. No, I don't think it's mining. I like how they have a dark mode option up here already. That's really cool. Okay, there's a 3 dot at the top right. I'm gonna click on that. And then we get the pool, logs, network, system, cluster, update. Okay, so we're gonna go to pool. And this is where I'm gonna put in the Stratum host, Stratum port, user, password, just like setting up a Bitcoin miner. So let me input all that. Okay, I wanted to show something really cool here. When I was just testing out mining-Dutch. And just to show you guys here, when I added in the pool, okay, like this, the whole link, let's just say, okay, the whole link like that, okay, you guys can see, :9996. If I hit enter or done on that, it will automatically change it onto the Stratum port on the second input line there. Isn't that crazy? It also removes the Stratum plus TCP. I thought that's really cool. I don't think I've ever seen any web GUI do that automatically. So shout out to Ice River for having that. I just input the whole URL and they automatically ported the port over to the Stratum port. I thought that was really cool. Okay, so I don't think it's gonna work on mining-Dutch. I just wanted to test it. Ice River actually told me to use ViaBTC because there is a difficulty issue. I did try to do the lowest difficulty on mining-Dutch, which is I think 1,000. And it's spewing invalid shares. So we're gonna try ViaBTC. Okay, you can see that they have uptime here. That's really cool. Performance chart. Okay, so I was told, because obviously this is a prototype, nothing is quite tuned, and so hash rate might be sporadic all over the place. And looks like it's got ASIC temp as well. Look at that, the temperature there, that's really cool. Updates in real time there, you guys can see. And fan at the bottom, at the very bottom there. Okay, so let me input ViaBTC. Okay, so I'm gonna input the ViaBTC link that they told me to use. I'm gonna remove that K, and I just wanna see, again, if it's gonna move that 3333 port over automatically. I hit done, and look at that, it changes. That's awesome, I love that so much. Okay, I entered in my username for ViaBTC, BT0 for the worker name, I did password X. Okay, we're going to save it now. And it's going to restart. Oh, I have to restart. There we go. All right, so it's going to restart now. And yep, it's doing its self-startup thing again. You guys can see there. Ice River self-test. This is pretty cool, pretty nice. It's actually getting, it's actually getting hot. Right here. Not too bad. I can still touch it. It's not that hot to the touch, but it is getting warmer. Plexiglass, so I guess that is absorbing some heat. Okay, looks like it's just gonna come up here, and let's see if we get any accepted shares. On mining-Dutch, we were getting rejected. All rejected shares. I didn't get any accepted, so on this device. Okay, so it looks like it is connected to ViaBTC, bitcoin.viabtc.io. Do I have a typo there? Oh, it looks like I might have a typo. Let me just check. No, I input that correctly, so it might be just a little glitch in the web GUI there. It looks like there's a space between the 2 and the 0. Well, let's just see. Oh, it looks like the difficulty went to 0. It was at 16,000. So looks like, oh, we got 1 share. Okay, so it looks like that is gonna probably show up on ViaBTC. Let's go to my ViaBTC and see if it shows up on workers. Oh, and there it is. Yeah, BT0. Yep, it's showing up there. Okay, so obviously I just got this and I want to make sure this thing is going to mine for the next while. From talking to a few other content creators, the hash rate on this thing does sporadically go all over the place because, again, it's a prototype. So we're probably not going to be able to find out the exact efficiency because the hash rate seems to be going all over the place. I see 220 gigahash. I saw 700. So I'm just going to let this thing go. It's at 14 shares. How much power is this thing using? Well, right now, we are using 13.8 watts, 13.9 watts. So I've seen other varying ones for the other people that got the commemorative edition. There's different power usage. So Silicon Lottery, of course. I do feel a little bit of heat coming out of the top here, but yeah, this is pretty cool. Ice River's first intro into Bitcoin mining, and they decided to make it into a little miner like this, just as like proof that they can do it, I guess. So I'm curious what the like bigger miners are going to be, the larger ones. Oh, look at that, we're at 660 gigahash. So like 400 more, then we can get up to a terahash. If this thing got over a terahash in hash rate, and if we're at like what, 14.4 watts right now. Of course, we're not factoring in how much the fan is taking in terms of the wattage. Probably, I'm gonna guess a couple watts, but like, what would the watt per hash, right? What would the efficiency be, joules per terahash be on this chip? I guess we won't know until we get an average reading, but it looks like this thing is, it's been quite sporadic in the hash rate. So I guess once I get a full, like, let's say a couple days of hash rate from this thing. I don't know if ViaBTC is actually going to show. Yeah, right now it's a 0. Maybe it doesn't do gigahash, so maybe it might not even show that. We don't have any reject rate, but it is connected and active, and so we're not seeing any hash rate pool up here yet. But I will update you guys in another video. I just wanted to get this thing online and going, and then we can see if we can get some type of efficiency number. But of course, this is the BTC Genesis commemorative edition. I like that Ice River has their logo and such on here, and they even say make crypto mining accessible to all. I love that. That's really cool of Ice River making this and sending these out to showcase to everybody, sending them out to the content creators. Oh, it looks like we're getting 14.4 watts now. Looks like it's gone up a bit. So anyway, yeah, I was just talking earlier that Ice River is going to be coming out with their big boy ASIC miners. Hopefully this year, maybe next year, I don't know. They have announced the chips, right? Like last year, and now they have the actual concept here in the flesh, and it seems to be working. Oh, I just saw 1.32 terahash. Look at that, 990 gigahash. Ooh, so maybe we might see that over a terahash thing. Maybe it's just spooling up. All right, my friends, so I'm gonna let this go for the next couple days. I'll make another video, update video. Maybe I'll update you guys on a live stream, and we'll see how this thing fares. So thank you to Ice River for sending this to me. You guys let me know your thoughts on this little device. Again, I think it's really cool that they're coming out with this, and hopefully their bigger models, maybe their home models, will come out to market and really disrupt, you know, all the competitors that are out there and be really competitive in pricing. That's what we've seen with Ice River in the past. So hopefully they will probably deliver on that. Okay, my friends, I'll see you on the next video. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out. Does it show the hash rate there? Oh yeah, it shows the hash rate right there. 600 gigahash, Wi-Fi signal. Nice. Ah, yes, it does show gigahash. So ViaBTC over the next couple days should give us a good average on how the hash rate should do. I'll keep you guys updated. Still storing your crypto on exchanges? That's risky. This is the Red Panda Tangem card. Simple, secure, and built for real self-custody. No seed phrases, no complicated setups. Just tap your card, manage your crypto, and you're in control instantly. Secure chip technology keeps your assets protected, even offline. I've tested a lot of hardware wallets, and this is by far one of the easiest ways to get started. If you want true ownership of your crypto, check out the Red Panda Tangem card below. Simple, secure, self-custody. Use code RPM for another 10% off. Link in the video description below.